This is video 2 on shoplifting. I'm going to finish the rest of my video that I was going to finish when I had an unexpected call from the devil. Let's just say that. Well, I'm going to reread the small paragraph, the end of this page, and then jump to the second page and finish this chapter very quickly so I'm not wasting so much video or space. The cameras covering the registers at the front of the store are called the hold-up cameras. The silly motion of the old Western-style stick-up at the supermarket provides a feeble excuse for stores to aim surveillance at its own employees, who are eventually the main cause of what is known in the industry as shrinkage. Shrinkage is research shows that half of the stores reported shoplifting less than it actually do by the employees damaged of itself and merchandise. See, the store doesn't trust its workers any more than it trusts you. Researchers also show that employees are paid well and cared for, thefts drop dramatically and significantly. If you are in the store with massive amounts of cameras on employers and employees, you can be sure that the employees are poorly treated and probably don't give a damn about the company. Be respectful of employees. Don't be obvious. Make them feel like you think they're stupid. They may well not care if you steal. For the civically sake, you should do it stubbornly. Saying about that, I've had a lot of issues with Walmart when I was a juvenile. I would steal everything from a game system to a packet of gum. And the old saying is true. If they're being treated poorly, they won't give a fuck. But more of their corporate monsters would, like undercover detectives for stores. Alright, another paragraph starting right now. If you are stealing for a lot of stuff, it is a good idea to purchase at least one item. The security guards will be less suspicious of you if you go through the checkout line. Ultimately, after you pocket what you needed, you can ask an employee up front for an item that is unavailable. For an instant, in a grocery store, if you ask for a propane tank, this will give you an excuse to walk out of the store without buying anything. There is several variations on this theme. After you've got what you needed, you could bring an item without a tag up to the front desk and ask for the price. If your question is answered, comment that it's too much and leave. You will also find the backpack and pockets with what you needed, and a shopping basket with random items. When you have been rung up at the checkout line, explain that you've forgotten your wallet at home and you'll be right back. If you go shoplifting with a partner, which I wouldn't advise, ever, one of you dress nicely, like say Commonwealth, polo shirt, um, whatever that Eagle fucking brand is, pants, or just khaki pants, decent shoes. And the other dressed as a shifty-eyed thug. South Pole pants, gangster looking shit. Walk in separately. This one is a hoodlum drag, it said. Should sneak around looking suspicious, distracting the security while the well-dressed one fills up her bag or his and exits the store. In variation on this method, one shopper fakes an epileptic seizure or a similar crisis, while the other one takes care of business. I've never done any of that in my lifetime. First time I read that, I almost laughed. But when I go ahead and stop and think about it, that sounds ingenious. I just took the simple methods. I never really worked with anyone else. I might have went out with a couple times my friends and shoplift, but it wasn't my thing. I ride by myself, I die by myself. Most of the time when I did shit with my friends, I kept it one-on-one. Not like a group, like 5 or 6 people, because now you're asking to get pinched. Now I'm going to say the following paragraph. If employees or customers are aware of you but not paying close attention, it is good idea to take two of an item you need off the shelf and then put them back. This can be a good maneuver to fool surveillance cameras too. Their resolution is usually too low to show the number of items in your hand. Thus again, this was a video dated in 2005. We are in 2013, soon to be 2014. Everything's in high definition. Don't let them fool you. This is an old, 8 years old book. At the supply store with a self-copiers, you can also steal books, papers, or large flat items. Bring a backpack with you of your own books from home. Non-clandestinely bring in items that you're going to steal over a copy machine. Spend some of the time making photocopies of your books. When no one is watching, slide the items between the books into your backpack. Pay for the copies and leave the store. See, they're saying like bring books in there. Like, I think what they were trying to get at was like if you go to a Staples and you see like how to create a small business and shit like that, you take that book, you put it in your backpack, you make it look like you're not stealing it, but make it look like it's yours when you're just taking photocopies out of it. Okay, and then you take photocopies of it and you pay for your photocopies and you just leave the book behind. I think that's what they were trying to get at. If you have a cell phone, use it as a prop. Done this one. Arrange to have a call while you're in the line of the register with everything you need in your basket, claiming one ear to the phone and the other over your ear. Stomp outside for some peace and quiet. Perhaps forgetfully toting your basket alongside. Finish your conversation, and if no one has followed you, get into your vehicle and drive off. They said BMW, but no one has a BMW in the shoplifting. Christ, if you have a BMW, you shouldn't be shoplifting. If you are followed, it's cool. You just need to finish this call. Jeez, it's pretty much what you would say. You can parish. I think they said parish, but it's weird. Parish employees about Pacific brands of are, end quote, embarrassing. Some type of merchandise. This is a good one right here for the fellows out there. Afterwards, they would avoid you. Better yet, find an employee and ask for assistance with something perfectly ordinary. With the employees close by looking at the shelf or leading you to a location, you will be less monitored by security or other employees. Use this opportunity to conceal the items that you are carrying. I've never done that, but this is, when I finish this, you're going to be pretty enthused about it. A couple can pose as a distracted lover, giggling, making out, or fondling in a way to make people embarrassed to watch. To take advantage of this embarrassment, to grope products into places inside each other's clothes. This one's good for the stores with 2 exits, or a busy times get a few bags from the trash with the store's name on them and fill them up with Cummer. I don't know why it's a Cummer. It's weird. Of the store's next page, where you have a receipt of some sort in your hand with a few bills and coins. Structurize the receipt and count your change while you're casually walking out, which would be like almost camouflage when you're in a war field. They're gonna think you bought it. They won't even fucking touch you. Since women often have handbags, it is easy to walk in a store with a handbag in front. The cart will be filled up with items. Keep in mind, though, if you are suspected of any handbag on you on person will be searched first, which is pretty much saying if you go into a store and you have your girlfriend steal like I don't fucking know, just throw out something, Christmas cards and fucking an iPod or some shit. If they suspect you of stealing it, they're gonna look right in her handbag first. So keep that in mind. Third paragraph to this video. A clipboard is a scary advisory used by authority figures. People treat me differently when I carry a clipboard. No matter what I'm up to in a store, a clipboard can be very useful. Dip a shopping list on it for a pretext. Security cameras are usually up high. Carry a clipboard in a way that allows you to remove packagings and magnetic strips, and it shadows the position in the clipboard as if you are structurizing a list. While you slip something into your pants or your underarm, conceal the flat items under the clipboard. You can grip both with one hand and either exit the store or go through the line with unexperienced or inexpensive products. Scratch that. Inexpensive products. There we go. To open and remove heavy-duty packaging, tape a razor or an X-Acto knife tip to the end of your finger. With the blade barely out, it would look like you are wearing a bandage over your minor finger. This is a good way to go about it. I've never done anything like that. I would have just walked into a bathroom, ripped the shit open, CDs, DVDs, whatever. Anything I was taking, I'd just go in the bathroom. That is the end of video 2 of shoplifting. Watch the next video and I will finish this chapter in 2 more videos.